In Grimshire's early game, making money can feel really hard, but it actually isn't as tough as it seems. So today, I'll teach you some quick and easy ways to make a lot of money fast in Grimshire, so you can start buying barns, upgrading your tools, and anything else you need really early on. The first and most important way to make money in the game is to go to the mines. The mines are the game's primary source of money, and you'll be shocked how easy it is to start making gold once you go there. Heading into the mine should be one of your very first priorities in the game, as early as week 1. Be sure to bring some food along to keep your stamina up, and also be sure to gather the materials you need to upgrade your pickaxe to the next version. This will give you access to the second mine once you do, which will allow you to earn even more money right away. What are the best things to sell from the mines? If you have multiple stacks of 99, clay and sandstone are fantastic. Just keep 1 or 2 stacks on hand for some of your quests later on. And same thing with quartz. Keep a bit on hand for crafting fish traps if you want, or just go ahead and buy fish traps with the money you've earned from selling your quartz. As I have been told, it does come out a bit cheaper to buy fish traps instead of craft them, but whichever you do choose to do, just sell the excess of your quartz. Gems as well sell for a great amount when you're able to find them. You may just want to keep 1 or 2 of each because I think there may be a quest or 2 in the game that do ask you for a gem or 2, but overall there aren't a lot of other things that the gems are needed for. So do feel free to sell them pretty much as you'd like. In the early game, if you're desperate, you can also sell some stone for extra money, but keep in mind you will need a lot of stone for quests and building throughout the game, so try not to go overboard with doing this. Same with ores. If you're in need, you can sell them sparingly, but you will also need them for various purposes throughout the game, so try not to go too crazy with that. Apart from that though, what is next best to sell for some quick cash in the game? I would say furniture is really good. If you aren't using the lanterns you gather from the mines to mark spots where the walls might cave in, sell them. And as I've mentioned in some of my other Grimshire guides, if you happen to find extra furniture that isn't yours in the town's lost and found box, grab that and sell it too. Not using some of the free furniture in your house or stuff that was given to you by the townsfolk as well, don't hesitate to sell that for some extra cash also. And if that still isn't enough money to get you started, if you find yourself ending up with extra materials, you can craft furniture at your crafting bench to sell as well. Just like I said, be sure to keep some of your staple materials on hand, like stone and wood, and only craft furniture if you're getting an excess amount of materials, because you will need them for future quests later on. Another great thing to do, although it doesn't net you a lot of cash, is selling your out-of-season seeds. As of right now, the game only lets you play until the end of year 1, so if you're doing multiple playthroughs or challenge runs and not planning on continuing your save file into year 2, once that's released, there's no reason for you to hang on to those seeds that have gone out of season. Be sure to sell them to get some extra money. Once you have farm animals, selling some of their animal products like wool and hide is great too, and crafting with them is usually even better. But it does take money to build a barn. So what else can you do if you're in a bind? Well, although the game warns you against doing this, you can sell food. As I've also mentioned in previous videos, if you see something is about to go bad in your root cellar and you know your villagers won't be able to get to it in time before it spoils, be sure to sell it. And in a pinch, you can craft food into meal recipes for a bit of extra money, or you can sell things you end up with an excess of, like berries from foraging. But once again, I would only do this sparingly, since food is so important throughout this game. If you're looking for another way to sell food for money though, I would recommend building a massive hay field early on. Since hay doesn't require any watering, and is useful for a number of things in the game, it's one of the best crops for various reasons. And there are several ways to make money using hay as your staple crop, but I'll just give you one example. First off, you can sell hay for 2 gold each, so 6 hay would sell for 12 gold. Or you could take that 6 hay and craft it into Chonker Chow, 5 hay if you have the efficient crafter skill, which sells for 15 gold apiece. Or you could take that Chonker Chow and put it into a fish trap to catch a large-sized fish with it, which can sell for anywhere from 19 to 32 gold each, depending on what fish you end up catching. But this is just one of the many options you have with growing hay, which is why it's just so versatile and worth growing, in case you ever need to use a little bit of it to make a bit of extra money. Okay, those should be plenty of different options for you to try out so you can start making money early on in Grimshire. Whether you're just beginning your first playthrough or you're trying to optimize your gameplay for higher difficulty runs, I really really hope this was helpful to you. And if you found some other good ways to make money in your playthroughs, please comment them below. I'd love to know. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please take just a moment to drop it a quick like, and do consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of my content. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck making money in Grimshire.